Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
7, Tulane, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense. The 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking tackles. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
First down at 10. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. And they get him down after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Woods. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep with a handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 20, at the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Tulane. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Oh, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the extra point was up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Here comes a handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Woods. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number 18. in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Gets past the tackler into open space now.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that is tight man-to-man coverage, but great timing on the out route to the receiver.
1st down here for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready?
Looking for a gap. It's Wheeler. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Woods. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Tulane.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Fire. Lizzie.
And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tulane.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
That run moves the ball to the 16. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it second down.
Get set, get set.
Back to pass. It's Woods. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver setup. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On the ground, it's Morton. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The backs got it. They've got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Rifles this football to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The key with these crossing routes is making sure the quarterback has enough time to put the ball accurate on the receiver. Here, he puts it right on his numbers, allowing him to be able to pick up a lot of yards after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. Now the all-important extra point.
That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And the return will be brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the handoff. It's Morton.
With the carry, it's the runback. Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
The quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And now the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Picks up 9. Second down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The defense showing blitz here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Near the 4-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Picks up 4. Brings up third and goal.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oregon, 28, Tulane, 21.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the 1st. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
To throw, it's Woods. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Woods. Looking right, this one caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Spider. Gorilla.
And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach who wants to win it right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.